I can start in here a new life.
Rami is a Muslim. ISIS hates him. Rami, who fled sectarian violence in Iraq, is one of the hundreds of refugees living at this center in Brussels. From a PR standpoint, the refugees are troubling for ISIS. These men, women, and children are living proof that life in the so-called Islamic State isn't all that it's cracked up to be.
Now I feel welcome, not surprised, because the camp is very good.
As ISIS sees it, Rami and the other Muslim refugees are traitors who've chosen to mix with the infidels. ISIS calls this the gray zone, a coexistence of religious groups that ISIS has vowed to destroy. The massacre in Paris was part of that plan. It was no coincidence ISIS targeted a diverse neighborhood that included Muslims. Also part of that plan, the predictable refugee backlash.
Terreur pour nos enfants.
Within hours of the attacks, Europe's far-right party leaders were calling for closed borders. Across the Atlantic, the U.S. House passed legislation making it harder for Syrian refugees to enter the country.
We cannot and should not wait to act.
More than half the nation's governors now say they don't want to let Syrian refugees into their states. The problem is, every time a politician says something like this,
if there's a rabid dog running around your neighborhood, you're probably not going to assume something good about that dog.
It feeds into the narrative that the West is anti-Muslim, and for ISIS, there's no better recruiting tool. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn.